Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. We call it D Maths for 024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 1, and we have selected May-June 2012 1-1 paper. This paper 1 belongs from the Zone 1 or the Variant 1. In this video, I will represent the solution of this paper. So let's start today's paper. So on your screen, you can see May-June 2012 1-1 paper. This is University of Cambridge International Examination and General Certificate of Education, Ordinary Level, Paper 1, Mathematics Syllabus D. The time allowed is 2 hours. The calculator is not allowed in this paper. Okay, so the question number 1, A part, on the diagram below, shade 2 more squares to make a pattern that has a rotational symmetry of order 2. So rotational symmetry of order 2 means that if you have a diagram like this one, and you make its outer line, and then you rotate it 360 degrees, and during that rotation you check how many times that figure will fit on its original pattern. So for example, it fits 2 times, it fit 3 times, it fit 4 times. That is its order of rotational symmetry. So now in this diagram, they want us to make order of rotational symmetry of 2. So this diagram in a complete rotation should fit on itself 2 times. So we have to shade 2 more squares so that its order of rotational symmetry becomes 2. So for example, these 2 squares are here. So when you rotate it, this side will come, this side will come here, okay? Then it will be here. So for the 2 times, it should rotate 1. If the order of rotation symmetry is 2, then it should be rotated about this point 180 degree. So if you rotate these 2 shaded 180 degree, they will come here. So this should be shaded, and with this, when you rotate it 180 degree, it will be here. Okay, so for example, you are rotating it clockwise. So this will come here, these 2 will come here. So shade this one and this one. Let me show you my solution. So this is, and now this figure will have order of rotational symmetry 2. So I think I try to explain to you the correct diagram. Okay. So next thing is, on the diagram below, shade 2 more squares to make a pattern that has only 1 line of symmetry. Okay, so line of symmetry is a line which divides the figure into 2 equal parts, and you fold the figure along that line. Then the both parts should be exactly a match on each other. Okay, if you shade this, this one, and you draw a line here, and you can shade this, you can shade this, and you can shade this. Okay, so this is very important. And another, you can shade this one, you can shade this one, you can shade this one. Let me show you. Okay. Oh, sorry, I said this one. No, this one. Sorry. You see, I have drawn a line of symmetry. So this has been divided in 2 parts. This will be here, and I shaded this one also. So this portion will match on this. When you fold it, the most important thing is when you fold them over each other, when you fold them along the line of symmetry, they should exactly match on each other. That's a very important thing. So this half, the square will come over it, and this will come over it, and this half will come over this half. So I hope you understand. They have not given us a correct diagram. That's it. Okay. Question number 2, it's A part. Evaluate 8 minus 5 multiply 4 plus 3. Here we have to do, first of all, the multiplication. That's very important. Don't forget it. First of all, we will do the multiplication. So it will be 8 minus 5 multiply 4, that will be 20. So 8 minus 20 plus 3. So minus 12 plus 3, and that will be minus 9. Minus 9 is the right answer, sir. Okay. Question number 2 is B part. He says express 1.03 as a percentage of 1. Okay, as a percentage of 1. So 1.03. So I will remove its decimal. So it will become 103 divided by 100, multiplied with 100, and 100 and cancel. So 103%. So the answer is 103%. Question number 3, it's A part. He says the diagram shows the fuel gauge in Abid's car. The tank contains 50 liters when it is full. Estimate the number of liters in the tank right now. Okay, so this gauge has how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 parts. When the tank is full, so that will mean 50 liters. So 8 parts mean 50 liter. 1, 2, 3. 3 parts mean how many liters? You will use the proportion method, and very easily you can find the answer. Okay, so the parts in the fuel, if 8 parts mean 50 liter and 3 parts mean how much? So cross multiply here, 8x will be equals to 50 into 3. That will be 50 into 3 divided by 8. That will be 150 by 8. And that will be 18 whole 6 by 8. And you can cancel with the 2. So that will be 3 by 4. 3 by 4 means 0.75. So it is 18.75 liters. 18.75 liters is the right answer, sir. 18.75 liters. I hope you understand. Then their question is the question number 3, B part. The diagram shows the fuel gauge in Ben's car. Draw an arrow on the gauge above to indicate that the tank is approximately 4 by 5 full. 4 by 5. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 parts. If 4 by 5 of the 8 parts is full, let me count how much it will be. So a 4 by 5 of the 8, that will be 32 by 5. That will be 6 by 6 whole 2 by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then divide this portion into 5 parts and equal parts. Try to do this, and approximately it will be here. So I will draw an arrow like this. This is not exact, but I tried to make 5 parts. You can make better 5 parts between this and this, 6 and 7. Okay. So then 6 whole 2 by 5, 6 whole 2 by 5, 6 parts and 2 out of 5. So make 5 parts here and the 2. So yeah, our answer is right. Okay, so next question. Next question is going to be, he says factorize. Okay, so factorize completely. 12x squared minus 15x cubed. Take 3 and x squared common. That's the first rule of the factorization. If anything is common, you always take that common. So it will become 3x squared common. In the bracket, you will have 4 minus 5x, bracket close. This is my answer. So 3x squared, bracket 4 minus 5x, bracket close. So our answer is right. Okay, the B part of the question number 4, x squared minus x minus 6. So we will apply the midterm breaking. I will multiply the extreme terms. I get 6. I will write the factors of 6. They are 1 and 1 into 6, 2 into 3. With the third term, I have negative sign. So I will write here subtract. So I will choose that pair which by subtraction will give me minus 1. That is 2 and 3. So because I want minus 1, so with the bigger number, I will write minus. With the smaller number, I will write positive. So you will have midterm breaking here, x squared plus 2x minus 3x minus 6. From the first 2 terms, I will take x common. So in the bracket, I will have x plus 2. From the last 2 terms, I will have minus 3 common. So in the bracket, I will have x plus 2. From this term and this term, I will have x plus 2 common. So in the second bracket, I will have x minus 3. So this is how you will do this factorization. So let's check the answer. X plus 2 into x minus 3, x plus 2 into x minus 3. So our answer is right. Okay. Question number 5. An empty lorry has a mass of 4.3 tons, correct to the nearest tenth of a ton. Tenth of a ton means 0.1 ton. So divide 0.1 ton with the 2, you get 0.05 ton. So when you will add 0.05 in 4.3, you will get the upper bound. When you will subtract 0.05 from 4.3, you will get the lower bound. Their question is, what is the lower bound for the mass of the empty lorry? Okay. The method is very simple. 0.1 ton, 1 ton. So divided with the 2, you get 0.05 ton. So when you add 4.5 with the 0.05 ton, you get 4.35. That's the upper bound. From 4.3, if you subtract 0.05, you get the lower bound, which will be 4.25. Their question is, what is the lower bound? So that will be 4.25. 4.25 is the right answer, sir. Question number 5, it's B part. He says that the total mass of the lorry and its load is 6.8 tons, correct to the nearest tenth of a ton. Find the upper bound for the mass of the load. Okay, so we know the total mass, that is 6.8 tons, and that is correct to the nearest 10, which is 0.1 ton. So 0.1 divided by 2, that will be 0.05 ton. So you will add 0.05, you will get upper bound, and when you subtract 0.05 from 6.8, you will get the lower bound of the total mass. They want us to find the mass of the load. Okay, so the upper bound of the total mass will be 6.85, lower bound of the total mass of the lorry and the load will be 6.75. Their question, the question they have asked is, what is the load? The load will be total mass minus the empty lorry mass. Because they have asked us to find out the upper bound of the load. So this number, this quantity should, its upper bound should be taken, and this quantity, its lower bound should be taken. So by subtraction, you will get the largest number. So the total mass, its upper bound will be taken, that is 6.85. And for the empty lorry's mass, I will take the lower bound, that is 4.25. So when 6.85 minus 4.25, you get 2.60. So the upper bound of the load will be 2.60 ton. 2.60 ton. 2.6 is the right answer, sir. So the whole question is showing up on your screen. Question number 5B part. Question number 6 we have is a 2 marks question. The question number 6 is that given that the pi is 3.141592654, find the difference between 22 by 7 and the pi, correct to two significant figures. Show your working. Okay, so so the pi value is 3.141592654. 22 by 7, I have divided here 22 with the 7, 3, 21. So 1 is left point, and you get a 0 here. 7 ones are 7. You are left with the 3. Put a 0 here. 7 fours are 28. You are left with the 2. Put a 0 here. So 7 twos are 14. So you are left with the 6. Put a 0 here. Then 7 eights are 56. You are left with the 4. You put a 0 here. Then 7 fives are 35. You are left with the 5. So that is 50. Now 7 sevens are 49. You are left with the 1. And put a 0 here. So it becomes 10. 7 ones are 7. You are left with the 3. Put a 0. 7 fours are 28. You are left with the 20. 7 twos are 14. So you got 3.142857142. So from 3.142857142, you will subtract this value, which is 3.141592654. When you subtract them, you get 0.00126448. They have asked us to write this difference in two significant figures. So I will write the answer up till here. After this, we have 6. So this will become 3. So the answer is 0.0013. 0.0013. 0.0013 is the right answer. The question number 6 solution is showing up on your screen. That was a 2 marks question. Okay, question number 7A part. Jane put some red balloons and some blue balloons into a bag. The ratio of the red balloons to the blue balloons is 3:4. There are 84 balloons in the bag. How many blue balloons are in the bag? Okay, so very simple. We have their ratio, and very easily I can find out the total balloons. I know the red is 3, the blue is 4. That's the ratio. The sum of the ratio will be 7. The total balloons are 84. So the blue balloons will be 4. The ratio of the blue is 4. And the sum of the ratio is 7, and the total is 84. So 4 by 7 multiply 84, that will be 4 into 12, and that will be 48. So the blue balloons are 48. Blue. 48 is the right answer, sir. So this solution is showing up on your screen. Then their question is question number 7B part. At a party, the ratio of boys to girls is 5:4. There are 40 boys at the party. Find the total number of children at the party. Okay, so question number 7B part, he says boys ratio girls 5:4. 40 boys, how many girls? I suppose that's X. So 5 by 4 is equals to 40 by X. Cross multiply, so X will be equals to 40 into 4 divided by 5, and that will be 32. So the boys are 40, the girls are 32. So the total students are 40 plus 32, and that will be 72. 72 is the right answer, sir. That's the solution of question number 7B part. Question number 8, and it's these two triangles are congruent. The lengths are in centimeters. So these two triangles are congruent to each other. So that means that their sides, their angles, they are corresponding angles, corresponding sides, they are equal to each other. So you have to actually understand, or you have to decide that which side is corresponding to which sides, and the sides will be equal to each other. So the method is very simple. You see, this is 61, this is 46. So this angle will be 73. This is 73, this is 46. So this angle will be 61. And this is the clue how to work on it. So let me show you. Okay, so the clue is very simple. You see, the first question is what is M? This side is between 73 and 61. 73 angle and 61. 73 and 61, what is the side here? 9. So it means the M value will be 9. Okay, then their question is N. It is 73 degrees and 46, the side between these two angles. 73 and 46. 73 and 46, what is the side here? 11. So it means the N value is 11. This is how I will find out the corresponding sides in congruent triangles. I hope you understand. 9 and 11. 9 and 11 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 9. He says buses following route A leave the bus station every 5 minutes. Buses following route B leave the bus station every 6 minutes. Buses following route C leave the bus station every 9 minutes. 3 buses following route A, B, and C leave together at 1300. What is the next time when buses following all 3 routes have the bus station together? This question is about the LCM. So we will find the LCM of the 3 times, and whatever will be the LCM, that will be in minutes, and I will add that time in 1300, and I will get to know that at what time they all together will go out from the bus station. So very simple, straightforward question. So only you have to find out the LCM. So here we go. So the 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes. So 5 is 5, 6 is 2 into 3, 9 is 3 square. So the LCM will be, in the LCM, we take the factors which are common. We write them once and we note down the biggest power. And the factors which are not common, they are also taken. So the LCM will be 2 into 3 square into 5. So 2 5s are 10, 3 square is 9. So 9 multiplied 10, that will be 90. So that means 90 minutes. So 90 minutes means 1 hour and 30 minutes. So in 1300, I will add 1 hour and 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it will give me 1430. So at 1430, they will be coming out of the bus station all together at 1430. 1430 is the right answer, sir. So this is the whole question, and I hope you understand. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen is question number 10, and it's a 3 marks question. Here, solve the simultaneous equations. 3x plus 5y equals to 0. 2x minus 3y is equals to 19. So my method is very simple. What I will do, I will multiply this first equation with the 3, and I will multiply the second equation with the 5. And by doing this, the coefficient of the y will become same, and I will add these two equations with each other, because in the first equation the y coefficient is positive, and in the second equation the y coefficient is negative. So they will be cancelled with each other, and you will get the value of the y. Let's see how this is done. Okay, so question number 10 is showing up on your screen, and you can see that what we will do, we will multiply the first equation with the 3 and the second equation with the 5, and we will add. The left side will be added with the left side, the right side will be added with the right side. So here you can see 3 bracket 3x plus 5y bracket close plus 5 bracket 2x minus 3y bracket close equals to 3 into 0 plus 5 into 19. So this will become 9x plus 15y plus 10x minus 15y is equals to 0 plus 95. Plus 15y minus 15y will be cancelled. So this will become 19x equals to 95. So x will be equals to 95 divided by 19. And you know 19 times 5 is 95. So your x value will be 5. Now x is equals to 5. I will substitute this in first equation, or you can do it in the second equation. So I'm going to do it with the first equation. So you will have 3 into 5 plus 5y equals to 0. So 5y will, this 15 will go to the other side. So 5y will be equals to minus 15. So y will be equals to minus 15 divided by 5, and that will be minus 3. So this is how this is done, and I hope you understand. So the x is 5 and the y value will be minus 3. So x is 5 and the y is minus 3. Our answer is right. This is the solution of question number 10. It was a 3 marks question. So now we have question number 11. Evaluate. A part is 3 by 5 minus 2 by 7. So here we have two fractions and they are subtracting. So we will take their LCM. We will make their denominator same. You can do this process also. And so what I will do, I will take their LCM, that's 35. Divide the LCM with this denominator. You will get 7. 7 will multiply with the 3. You will divide the LCM with this denominator, which is 7. You will get 5. So that 5 will multiply with the 2. So upstairs you will have 21 minus 10. Downstairs you will have 35. 21 minus 10 is 11. So 11 by 35. 11 by 35 is the right answer, sir. 11 by 35 is the right answer. This is how this is done. Okay, question number 11, it's B part. It's a 2 marks question. We have two fractions and they are dividing with each other. So I will first of all convert them into improper fractions. So it will be 3 into 1, that's 3, and 3 plus 2, 5. So it will be 5 by 3 divided. For ones are 4, 4 plus 3 will be 7, 7 by 4. So then I will convert that divide sign into multiplication sign. And when I will do that, the fraction right after the divide sign, that will reciprocate, that will flip. So 5 by 3 divided 7 by 4. So 5 by 3 multiply 4 by 7. So this will be 20 by 21. 20 by 21 is the right answer. This is the solution of the 11B part. here we have question number 12. Here a list of numbers is given. From the numbers listed above, write down. Okay, it is 0.2, it's 2, square root of the 2, 1 by 3, 0.838, and 81. From the numbers listed above, write down. A part is a prime number. The famous prime number is 2. So write here 2. A cube number, famous cube number is 8. It is 2 multiplied 2 multiplied 2. 2 raised to power 3 is 8. So the cube number is 8. Then their question C part is an irrational number. An irrational number. An irrational number is take a prime number and take its square root. So here you have square root, and under the radical sign you have 2, which is a prime number. So this will be an irrational number. Irrational numbers, when you do them on the calculator, after the decimal, they do not terminate. They continue, and no pattern is repeated in them. So here you go. Here is my solution. Question number 12. Prime number will be 2, cube number will be 8, and irrational number will be square root of the 2. So 2, 8, and square root of the 2. So our answers are right. This is the solution. I hope you understand. Question number 13, A part, he says, Gil swims lengths of the swimming pool. The pool is 25 meters long and she swims a total of 1.6 kilometers. How many lengths of the pool does she swim? Okay, so one length of the swimming pool is 25 meters and the total length she swam is 1.6 kilometers. So convert that into meters. So for that, you will multiply it with the 1000. So 1.6 multiply 1000, that will be 1600 meters. Then 1600 meters divided with 25, you will get the number of the lengths of the swimming pool. Okay, so the total length is 1.6 kilometers. In the meters, it will be 1600 meters. One length of the swimming pool is 25 meters. So the number of the lengths will be 1600 divided by 25. That will be 16 into 100 divided by 25. So 25 fours are 100. So it will be 16 into 4, and that will be 64. So 64 lengths of swimming pool. And that answer is right. This is how we do this. Question number 13 is B part. Gil swims for 1 whole 1/4 hours and ends her swim at 11:05. At what time did she begins her swimming? So we know when she finished, and we know the time she did the swimming. So we will, from the end time, you subtract this time, you will get the start time. Okay, so when she began. Okay, so 1 hour, 1 whole 1/4 hours. 1 hour is complete, and 1/4. 1/4 hour means 15 minutes. 1/4 means 1/4 hours mean 15 minutes. You should remember this, okay? So the high written arrival time is 11:05. The journey time is 1 hour 15 minutes. What is the departure time? Sorry, I wrote this, but actually this is finish time, the swimming time, and what is the starting time? So the starting time will be by subtraction. You can find that. Okay, from 11:05, I will subtract 1 hour 15 minutes. Because from 5 minutes, you cannot subtract 15 minutes. So we will borrow 1 hour. So from when you borrow 1 hour in minutes, it will be 60 minutes. So 60 minutes will be added in the 5 minutes. So it will become 65. From 65, you subtract 15 minutes. You get 50. And from 10 hours, you subtract 1, you get 9. So it means she started swimming at 9:50. She started swimming at 9:50. At 9:50 is the right answer, sir. So this is our solution. Hopefully you understand. Don't mind these. I wrote arrival time, journey time, departure time. It's actually finish time, swimming time, and starting time. Okay, so B part is, what is her average speed in kilometers per hour? You see, she swam 1.6 kilometers, and the time taken is 1 whole 1/4 hour. Okay, so simply divide the distance with the time, you get the speed. The distance is 1.6 kilometers. The time is 1 whole 1/4 hours, which means 4 ones are 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5/4 hours. So the speed, average speed is distance by time, that is 1.6 divided by 4 by 5. So when this 4 by 5 will come upstairs, it will become, it's 5 by 4, sorry. And when this 5 by 4 will come upstairs, it will become 4 by 5. That fraction will reciprocate. So 1.6 multiply 4, that is 6.4 divided by 5, and that will be 1.28. 1.28 kilometer. Question number 13, it's B part, 1.28 kilometer is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay, this is a very tricky question. Okay, question number 14. Sachin and Zahir plays a game of tennis and a game of badminton. So they are playing with each other. The results of the games are independent and the games cannot be drawn. And the probability, so the game cannot be drawn. Either Sachin wins or the Zahir wins. The probability that the Sachin wins the game of tennis is 3 by 4. This is very important. The probability that the tennis will be won by the Sachin is 3 by 4. So what is the probability that the Zahir will win the tennis? That will be 1 by 4. And the probability that Zahir wins the game of the badminton is 3 by 5. So the badminton won by Zahir is 3 by 5. So the badminton won by Sachin will be 2 by 5. These numbers are very important. Their question is, A part is, what is the probability that Sachin win both the games? Okay. Sachin wins the tennis and Sachin wins the badminton. Okay, so let me show you. I have done this. Okay, Sachin wins the tennis, 3 by 4. Zahir wins the tennis, that's 1 by 4. Zahir wins the badminton, that is 3 by 5. So Sachin wins the badminton, that will be 2 by 5. So their first question is that the tennis is won by the Sachin and the badminton is also won by the Sachin. So tennis won by the Sachin, its chances and the probability is 3 by 4. Multiply the badminton won by the Sachin, that is 2 by 5. So 3 by 4 multiply 2 by 5, that will be 6 by 20, that will be 3 by 10. Okay, 3 by 10, 6 by 20, 3 by 10, and our answer is right. Question number 14, A part is right. Okay, in the B part, he says, what is the probability that Zahir wins just one of the games? Okay, now they are saying Zahir wins one of the games. Okay, so the probability of the tennis won by Zahir and badminton won by Sachin plus the probability of the tennis won by the Sachin and the badminton won by the Zahir. So only one game is won by the Zahir. So these are the two options. So we will add up their probabilities. So tennis won by Zahir, 1 by 4, multiply badminton won by Sachin, that is 2 by 5, plus the tennis won by the Sachin, that will be 3 by 4, multiply the badminton won by the Zahir, that will be 3 by 5. So it will be 2 by 20, this will be 9 by 20, so it will be 11 by 20. 11 by 20, 11 by 20 is the right answer, sir. This is our solution. I hope you understand. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing. The whole question number 14 together. It's a very important, a little tricky question. Question number 15 we have, he says, A part, write 8 raised to power 3 in the form of 2 raised to power k. Okay, the 8, you know the 8, that is 2 raised to power 3. So the 8 is 2 raised to power 3. So in the place of the 8, I substituted 2 raised to power 3 and raised to power 3. The power of the power multiplies with each other. So 2 raised to power 9. 2 raised to power 9. 2 raised to power 9 is the right answer, sir. 2 raised to power 9. So that is the solution. Question number 15, it's B part. He says, evaluate. 9 multiplied 2 raised to power 12 minus 3 multiplied 2 raised to power 10. And the whole thing divided by 3 into 2 raised to power 8. Okay, so from upstairs, you see they have two terms. You can take 3 common and you can take 2 raised to power 10 common. And then it will become easy. Okay, from top, I have taken 3 and 2 raised to power 10 common. So inside from here, when you divide this with this, you are left with 3 into 2 raised to power 2. And when you divide this with this, you are left with only -1. Downstairs, you have 3 and 2 raised to power 8. This 3 and 3 will be cancelled. 2 raised to power 10 divided by 2 raised to power 8, you are left with 2 raised to power 2. And in the bracket, this is 3, this is 4 minus 1, 3 4s are 12, 12 minus 1, that is 11. 2 square is 4, so 11, 4 into 11, that will be 44. So this is how you do question number 15. B part, 44 is the answer. Let's check. 44 is the right answer, sir. Question number 15, B part, its solution is showing up on your screen. Okay, question number 16, A part. The profits of a company were 5 million in 2009 and $8 million in 2010. Find the percentage increase in the profit from 2009 to 2010. So it was 5 million. Initially, the original value was 5 million of the profit, and then it becomes 8 million. So how much is the increase? The increase is 8 minus 5, and that will be 3 million. How you find the percentage increase? The percentage increase is increase divided by the old value multiply 100. Okay, so it will be something like in 2009 it was 5 million, in 2010 it was 8 million. So how much is the increase? 8 minus 5, that is 3 million. So percentage increase is increase divided by the old value or the original value multiply 100. So it will be 3 divided by 5 multiply 100. So 20s are 100. So 20 times 2 is 60. So 60% is the increase. 60% is the right answer, sir. The solution of question number 16, A part. Okay. Question number 16 is B part. Another company had an income of $20 million in 2008. In 2009, this income decreased by 10%. In 2010, the income increased by 15% from the 2009 income. Find the income in 2010. Okay. In 2008, there is the 20 million income. And in 2009, there is a decrease of 10%. So in 2009, the income will be 20 minus 10% of the 20. And that will be 18. So $18 million. So in 2010, whatever was the income, that was 18 million. In 2009, there was a 15% increase in it. So in 2010, it will be 18 plus 15% of the 18. So that will be 1800 plus 270 divided by 100, and that will be 2070 divided by 100. That will be $20.7 million. $20.7 million. So our answer is right. This is the solution of that question. I hope you understand. Question number 17, it's A part. A swarm of locusts contains 40 billion locusts. A billion is 1,000 million. Write down in the standard form the number of the locusts in this swarm. Okay, so you see 40 billion. Billion means 10 raised to power 9. So 40 into 10 to the power 9. So write the standard form that the decimal will go one step to the left. So 4 into 10 raised to power 10. Question number 17, A part 4, expo 10. So our answer is right. The solution is showing up. Okay, question number 17, and it's B part. Each locust eat 2 grams of food every day. Find the amount of food eaten by this swarm in 1 week. Give your answer in kilograms using the standard form. Okay, so we know the number of the locust, and we know one locust eat 2 grams in 1 day. So in 1 week, how much? You multiplied with the 7. So 4 expo 10 multiply 2 multiply 7, and you get 56 expo 10 grams, and it will be 5.6 expo 11 grams. But they want the answer in the kg. So if you want to convert the gram into kg, what you will do, you will divide it with the 10 raised to power 3 or 1000. So when you divide with the 10 raised to power 3, it will be converted into the kg. So you will have 5.6 expo 8 kg. 5.6 expo 8 kg. Question number 17, B part. 5.6 expo 8 kg. So the solution of question 17, B part. Question number 18, A part, he says solve. 5x minus 2 is equals to 1. Very simple, straightforward equation. And 5x minus 2 equals to 1. So 5x will be equals to 1 plus 2. So 5x will be equals to 3. So x will be 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5. 3 divided by 5 is the right answer, sir. Question number 18, A part, its solution is here. Question number 18, B part, an inequality is given and they want us to solve it. Okay, so I will take that 3 to the other side. So you will have minus y less than equals to 1 minus 3. So minus y less than equals to minus 2. Divide both the sides with the negative 1. When you divide both the sides with the negative number, the sign of the inequality that will change. So you will have y is greater than and equals to 2. Y is greater than and equals to 2. So our answer is right. The solution is showing up on your screen. Okay. Question number 18 and its C part. We have two fractions and algebraic fractions, and they are equal to each other. They have an equal sign between them, and they want us to solve it. Very simple. You simply cross multiply them and get the value of the t. So let me show you. Okay, so here we go. So 2t minus 1 by 4 is equals to 1 minus t divided by 3. Cross multiply. 3 bracket 2t minus 1 bracket close equals to 4 bracket 1 minus t bracket close. So you will have 6t minus 3 equals to 4 minus 4t. Bring all the terms which have t on the same side and the constants on the other side. So 6t plus 4t will be equals to 4 plus 3. So 10t will be equals to 7. So t will be equals to 7 by 10. 7 by 10. 7 by 10 is the right answer. Question number 18, C part. The solution is showing up on your screen. Okay, so here we have a sequence of diagrams is made using black and white counters. So this is diagram number 1, diagram number 2, diagram number 3, diagram number 4. So their question is, and the number of the black and the white counters in each diagram is shown in the table below. So diagram number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of the white counter, it's 1, 4, 9, 16. Can you recognize this sequence? Very famous sequence. They are taking the square of the diagram number. So 1 is basically 1 square, 4 is 2 square, 9 is actually 3 square, 16 is actually 4 square. So here I will take 5 square, that will be 25. Here I will take 6 square, that will be 36. Number of the black counters, this is 0, and this is 2, this is 6. And if you pay attention, you will see this is basically 1 minus 1. This is 4 minus 2. This is 9 minus 3. This is 16 minus 4. It will be 25 minus 5. And that will be 36 minus 6. So their first question is complete the table for the diagram 5 and the diagram number 6. So you see I have completed that table. I hope you understand that there is no formula involved. Only we have try to catch the pattern in them. Okay. So now their question is write an expression in terms of the n for the number of the white counters in the nth diagram. In the diagram number 1, it's 1 square. Diagram number 2 is 2 square. In the third diagram, it is 3 square. So in the nth diagram, it will be n square. Simple. There is no formula. Only you are catching the pattern. So it will be n square. You can see here, I have tried to build that pattern. It's 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square. So in the nth diagram, it will be n square. Simple. Okay, so this will be n square, sir. That is right. Okay. Now they say by considering the number pattern in the table, write an expression in terms of n for the number of the black counters in the nth diagram. The black counter is the subtraction of these two. This is n square, this is n. So the black counter will be n square minus n. It will be n square minus n. Simple, straightforward. Okay, so it will be n square minus n. N square minus n is the right answer, sir. Okay, then what is the total number of the counters in the 20th diagram? The total will be the sum of this and this. Okay, so the question is, what is the total number of the counters in the 20th diagram? So let me show you my procedure. Okay, So the total number of the diagram, the total will be sum of these two. So it is n square. This is n square minus n. So the total will be sum of these two, and n square plus n square minus n. So it will be 2n square minus n. So in the 20th diagram, in the place of the n, I will put 20. So it will be 2 into 20 square minus 20. So it will be 2 into 400 minus 20. That will be 800 minus 20, and that will be 780. 780. So let's check. 780 is the right answer, sir. So let me decrease the size so you can see the whole question. I hope you can see the whole question. Question number 20. Here are the equations of 4 straight lines. Okay. So the line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, line number 4. I will do a little bit work on them because I know what they are asking. The A part is question number 20. A part is which two lines are parallel? Okay. So simple. So I am going to work on them a little bit to understand. So the line number 1 is y equals to 2x plus 4. It means its gradient is 2 and its y-intercept is 4. Line number 2, the line number 2 is y equals to 2 minus x. So its gradient is minus 1 and its y-intercept is 2. Line number 3 is y equals to 2x minus 1. So its gradient is 2 and its y-intercept is minus 1. Line number 4, it is 2y minus 8 equals to 3x. So I will make its y alone and positive on one side. So 2y is equals to 3x plus 8. So y will be equals to 3 by 2 into x plus 8 by 2. So the y will be 3 by 2 into x plus 4. So its gradient will be 3 by 2 and its y-intercept will be 4. So I hope you can see this. I just worked on it. Now their first question is write down the two lines that are parallel. The lines are parallel to each other who have the same gradient, whose m value is same. So in these 4 lines, this has the m2, this also has the m2. So they are parallel to each other. So the line number 1 and the line number 3, the line number 1 and the line number 3, they are parallel to each other. So you can see a part, line number 1 and line number 3, they are parallel to each other. And from here, I can tell you line number 1 and 3, they are parallel to each other. I hope you understand how I have decided. Then the question is, which two lines intersect the y-axis at the same point? Y-axis at the same point, their c value, which we call the y-intercept, that should be same. Okay, so let's check. Who have the same C value? Who has the same C value? Its C value is 4. Its C value is 2. Its C value is minus 1. And the fourth line, its C value is 4. So the line number 1 and the line number 4, the line number 1 and the line number 4, they have the same y-intercept. Their y-intercept is 4. So they will cut the y-axis at the same point. So line number 1 and the line number 4. So the B part we're talking about. So the line number 1 and the line number 4, their y-intercept is same. Okay. So now we are on the C part. He says the line, which line passes through the point 1, 1 and minus 3, 5. There are two methods. One method is you put these 2 points in all the equations and check which equation will be satisfied with both of these points. Another very easy method is by using these 2 points, find out the equation. And then we'll see which equation is exactly the same. So the method is very simple. What you do, C part, question number 20, these are 2 points, 1, 1, minus 3, 5. First of all, I will find their gradient. The gradient is 5 minus 1 by minus 3 minus 1. And that will y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So it will be 4 by minus 4 and that will be minus 1. So the gradient is minus 1. So I will use the first point and this gradient and I find the equation of the line, the formula for the equation of the line is y minus y1 equals to m bracket x minus x1. So y minus, I'm using this point, y minus 1 equals to m is minus 1, bracket x minus x1 is 1. Okay, so it will be y minus 1 equals to minus x plus 1. So it will be y is equals to minus x plus 2, because this will go on the other side. So the y is equals to 2 minus x, and this is the line number 2. This is line number 2. Line number 2. So it means these 2 points, they will satisfy the line number 2. The line number 2. So C part is, our answer is right. Okay. Then we have the D part. He says find the midpoint of the line segment joining 1, 1 and minus 3, 5. So if you want to find out the midpoint of the two given points, the formula is x2 plus x1 divided by 2, y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So the D point is, question number 20 is D part. So the midpoint will be x2 plus x1 divided by 2, y2 plus y1 divided by 2. So it will be minus 3 plus 1 divided by 2, 5 plus 1 divided by 2. So it will be minus 2 by 2, and it will be 6 by 2. So it will be minus 1, 3. Minus 1, 3. So this is the midpoint, minus 1, 3, minus 1, 3. The answer is right. The solution is showing up. Okay, so we are going to the next question. He says a group of, that's question number 21. A group of 100 students was asked how many minutes each spent talking on their mobile phone during one day. The histogram summarizes this information. So this is a histogram, and here we have the frequency density, here we have the time, and the histogram is complete. Okay, so you see, their question is, use the histogram to find the number of students who spent between 0 and 10 minutes talking on their mobile phone. So they are basically talking about this portion, 0 to 10. So what is the frequency density here? It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 1.5. And what is this? The area of this rectangle is equals to the number of people, or the frequency. The area of this rectangle. So this is 10, this is 1.5. So 1.5 multiplied 10. So let me show you my solution. So the frequency will be equal to the frequency density multiplied the class width, and that is 1.5 multiplied 10, and that is 15. So it means 15 students. 15 students. The answer is right. Hopefully you understand. So question number 21, it's A part, and its second portion. He says estimate the number of the students who spent between 25 and 65 minutes talking on their mobile phone. Okay, so let me show you. I will increase the size. Okay, 25 will be here, draw a line here, and 65 will be here, draw a line here. Okay, find this area and add them up. Okay, I will show you. I will show you how this is done. Okay, I have done this on this diagram, so let me show you. Okay, this is 25, this is 65. I have shaded it. I will find out this area, I will find out this area, and I will add them up. Okay, this will be 10, 20, 30, 35. So that's 35 multiply 0.6. And this is 5 multiply 1.2. And I will add them, add their answers. Okay. So it will be 35 multiply 0.6 plus 5 multiply 1.2. And when you multiply 35 with 0.6, you get 35 by 6 by 10 plus 6. That is 210 by 10 plus 6. That's 21 plus 6, and that's 27. 27 is the right answer. Hopefully, you understand how this is done. The whole thing is showing up this and this. Okay, that was the question number 21, and it was It's A part. Now we are on the B part. He says a pie chart is drawn to represent the information shown in the histogram. Calculate the angle of the sector that represents the student who spent between 0 and 10 minutes talking on their phone. So the total students were 100 and the people who spent from 0 to 10 minutes, they were 15. So how on the pie chart, 15 by 100 multiply 360. You will get that angle for the pie chart. So you see, if you want to find out the angle for 0 to 10 minutes, that is 15 students are in this class and 100 is the total number of students, multiply 360. So you get 5400 divided by 100, that's 54. So the angle on the pie chart will be 54 degrees. 54 degrees. 54 degrees is the right answer, sir. Okay. The question number 22, and it's A part. We have 1 by B equals to 1 by C plus 1 by D. Evaluate the value of the B when the C is equals to 3 and the D is equals to 8. It's a 2 marks question, very simple, straightforward. And 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8, that will be, I will take the LCM, that will be 24. And it will be 8 plus 3 divided by 24. It will become 11 by 24. And when you reciprocate both the sides, so the B will be equals to 24 divided by 11, which is 2 whole 2 by 11. 24 divided by 11 is the right answer, which is 2 whole 2 by 11. So this is how this is done. Question number 22, A part. Now we are going to the next question, which is of 3 marks. And he says, rearrange the formula to make D the subject. It's a 3 marks question. We want to make D the subject of this formula. Okay. So here we go. Okay. So 1 by B is equal to 1 by C plus 1 by D. We want D to be the subject of the formula. I will take this 1 by C to the other side. So here you will have 1 by B minus 1 by C equals to 1 by D. I will take their LCM, that will be BC. Here you will have upstairs C minus B equals to 1 by D. I will cross multiply. So D bracket C minus B bracket close equals to BC. Then when I will make the D alone, this bracket will go on the other side and it will divide. So you will have BC divided by C minus B. BC divided by C minus D. So our answer is right. It's a 3 marks question, very important, and I hope you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 23. He says the diagram shows the speed time graph for a car traveling between 2 road junctions. Calculate the retardation of the car between 48 seconds and 58 seconds. Okay, so they are talking about 48 and 50. It's a speed time graph, and they want me to find out the retardation. So 48 is this point. It is 48 comma 15, and this is 58, which is 58. The coordinates are 58 comma 0. So I will find the gradient of this line by using these 2 points, and that will be equals to the retardation, deceleration, acceleration. So the method is very simple. y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So it will be 48 comma 15 and 58 comma 0. So the acceleration will be 0 minus 15 divided by 58 minus 48. It will be minus 15 divided by 10. It will be minus 1.5. So the answer will be 1.5 meter per second square. I'm not writing the negative because they use the word retardation. So that's why with the final answer, we will not put the negative sign. Okay, let's check. 1.5 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so this is the solution. Okay, the next thing they have asked us, they are asking us to find out by drawing a tangent, estimate the acceleration of the car when the t is 8. When the t is 8, it will be here. It will be here. So I will draw a tangent here. So let me show you. So you can see I have drawn a tangent at the 8. You can see this red line. That's the tangent. This is how you will draw it. And then I will take 2 points on this tangent, and by using those 2 points, I will find out the gradient of that tangent, and that will be equals to the acceleration of the car when the time is 8. So I have taken 2 points on that tangent. One is 0, 2.5, other is 15, 16.5. So the acceleration will be equal to the gradient of that tangent, and that will be y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. 16.5 minus 2.5 divided by 15 minus 0, and that will be 14 divided by 15, that is 0.933. 0.933. 0.933. They say it will be from 0.7 to 1. So our answer is 0.933, which is in this range. So our answer is right. This is how you will do this. Okay. Question number 23, and it's C part. He says calculate the distance traveled by the car between time 15 and time 58. So time 15 is here, so draw a line here, and time 58 is here. So this diagram will be a trapezium. So because this is a speed time graph and we want to find out the area, so we want to find out the distance traveled. So that will be equal to the area under the speed time graph from 15 seconds to 58 seconds, which is in the shape of a trapezium. So I will find out the area of the trapezium is 1 by 2 into height into sum of the parallel sides. So it will be 1 by 2 into 15 and into sum of parallel sides. The lower side is 43, the upper side will be 33. So it will be 1 by 2, I will show you what is 50. That is 33, this side is 33, and this side is 43. So I'm using them here. So 1 by 2 into 15 into 76, and that will be 15 into 38, and that will be 570. So my final answer is 570 meter, which is right. And so this is the whole question. And let me reduce the size so you can see the whole and question. Oh God. Okay. Now the whole question number 23, the solution is showing up on your screen. I hope you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 24. In the diagram, the ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so ABCD is a parallelogram. So this is parallel to this. AB is parallel to DC. If this is 8, this is also 8. The DA is parallel to the CB. If this is 9, this whole thing is also 9. This angle and this angle, they are same because they are the opposite angles in the parallelogram. This whole angle and this whole angle, they are equal to each other because they are the opposite angles in the parallelogram. So their question is, in the diagram, the ABCD is a parallelogram and X is a point on the BC. AXY and the DCY are straight lines. AB is 8, AX is 7 centimeter, AD is 9 centimeter, and CY is 4 centimeter. Their A part is show that the triangle ABX and the triangle YDA are similar. So they are talking about ABX, they're talking about this triangle, and they're talking about this whole triangle. So this angle and this angle will be same because these are the opposite angles in the parallelogram. You know, this angle, and this angle will be same because they are alternate angles of the parallel lines. So this triangle and this triangle, they have two angles equal to each other. So they are similar to each other. Okay, so this is a 2 marks question. Show that the triangle this ABX and the YDA, they are similar. I just told you how this will be done. Let me show you. I have done this, how I have done it properly. So here you see this angle and this angle will be same because they are the opposite angles in the parallelogram. And this angle and this angle will be same because these lines are parallel. This is a transverse line. These two are alternate to each other. So let me show you. I will write this logic. Sorry. Sorry. By mistake, I just touched something. Okay. So, okay. So the ABX angle and the YDA angle, they are the opposite angles in the parallelogram. The BAX angle is equals to DYA angle because they are the alternate angles. We're talking about this angle and this angle. So we can say that the triangle ABX is similar to the triangle YDA. Reason? Angle similarity test. If you are comparing two triangles and two angles in them are same, then you say they are equiangular triangles. These two triangles have the same angles, so they are similar to each other. Angle similarity test. If two angles are same in two triangles, they are similar to each other. Third one will be automatically same. So this is what they have asked us, and let me show you the solution. So this is how we have to show. This is opposite in parallelogram. Okay. Question number 24A part. Okay. Now they say question number 24, it's a B part and the C part. In the B part, he says find the AY, and in the C part, they say the CX. Okay. So because they are similar, so AY is the question. The first question is what is the AY? So let me show you how we can do that. Okay, ABX is similar to the YDA. We just proved that. So by the names, I will write the ratio. You see the two triangles, they are similar to each other. So their sides will have a certain ratio. The corresponding sides will have a certain ratio. So AB divided by YD. From the name of these triangles, I am writing these fractions, okay? These ratios. AB divided by YD, BX divided by DA, AX divided by YA. So this is how I write this. So AB is 8, YD is 12, BX is question, DA is 9, AX is 7, AY is question. Means I don't know. Their main question is what is AY? So I will take this and this, I will equate them, and from here I will find out the AY. So it will be 8 by 12 equals to 7 by AY. So AY will be equals to 7 into 12 divided by 8. And that will be 7 into 3 divided by 2, and that will be 21 by 2, and that will be 10.5. Okay. So I hope this question number 24 and B part, you understand how by using these names, I am able to write these ratios by using the name given in the question. So the AY value is 10.5. 10.5 is the right answer, sir. Okay, then they, in the C part of the question number 24, they ask us to find the CX. Okay, so where is the CX? First of all, let's see. CX is basically this value. Okay, they want me to find out this value. This whole thing is 9. Remember that. Okay, so I'm going to first of all find out the BX. Okay, CX is the question. I will first of all find the BX. I'm going to 8 by 12 divided by equals to BX by 9. So from there, I will find the BX value. So BX will be equals to 8 multiplied 9 divided by 12. That will be 9 into 2 divided by 3, and that will be 3 into 2, and that will be 6. So CX will be equals to CB. CX will be equals to CB. CB is equals to 9. From the CB, if you subtract the BX, you will get the CX. So CX will be equals to the CB minus the BX, and that will be 9 minus 6, and that will be 3 centimeter. 3 centimeter. Question number 24, C part. 3 is the answer. So our answer is right. The solution is showing up on your screen. Question number 25, and we have here, they say, yeah. They say, question number 25, f of x is 6x squared minus x plus 3. A part is, and its first portion is f of 2. Very simple. The formula is given. In the place of x, you only have to substitute 2. So f of 2 is the question, and very simple, straightforward question. And they have asked us to find out f of 2. So f of 2 will be equals to 6 into 2 square minus 2 plus 3. So it will be 6 into 4 minus 2 plus 3. 24 minus 2 plus 3, that will be 22 plus 3, and that will be 25. 25 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay. Question number 25a, second part, they say find f of minus 1. F of minus 1. Okay. Simple. The formula is given. F of minus 1 will be 6, bracket minus 1, bracket close, square, minus bracket minus 1, bracket close, plus 3. 6 into 1 plus minus minus plus 3, 1 plus 3. So 6 plus 1 plus 3, that will be 10. It will be 10. It is 10. This is the solution of the 25a, second part, first part. You can pause the video if you want. Okay, question number 25a and its third part. He says the value of the x for which f of x is equals to 5. F of x is equals to 5. This is f of x equals to 5. So I will make f of x equals to 5. So x is what when f of x is equals to 5? So very simple, 6x squared minus x plus 3, that is the f of x, equals to 5. Take this 5 to the other side. So 6x squared minus x plus 5 plus 3 minus 5 equals to 0. 6x squared minus x minus 2 equals to minus 2 equals to 0. Multiply the extreme term, you get 12. So write the factors of the 12. I'm going to do the midterm breaking. And 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4. Because the third term has a negative sign, so I will write here subtract. I'm going to choose that pair which by subtraction will give me the middle term, which is minus 1. 3 and 4. Because you want minus 1 with the larger number, I will put the negative sign. With the smaller number, I will put the positive sign. Because the answer we need is minus 1. So you will have 6x squared plus 3x minus 4x minus 2 equals to 0. This is the midterm breaking. From these two terms, I can take 3x common. So you are left in the bracket with the 2x plus 1. From these two terms, I can take minus 2 common. In the bracket, you will have 2x plus 1 and equals 0. So from this term and this term, 2x plus 1 bracket is common. From here, you will have 3x. From here, you will have minus 2 in the other bracket. These two brackets, they are multiplying. And their answer is 0. It means first bracket is 0 or the second bracket is 0. Make the first bracket 0. So 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So 2x will be equals to minus 1 and the x will be equals to minus 1 by 2. 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. So the 3x will be equals to 2 and the x will be equals to 2 by 3. So minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. Minus 1 by 2 and 2 by 3. The solution of the question number 25a part is third portion. That's showing up on your screen. Okay, so question number 25 is B part, which is of 2 marks. It says write down the and simplify an expression for f of a plus 1. So in that formula, wherever is the x, just substitute it with a plus 1. Okay, simple 25b part, and here we go. Okay, so f of a plus 1 will be 6 bracket a plus 1 whole square minus a plus 1 plus 3. They are in the bracket. Okay, so it will be 6. Open this whole square. This will be a square plus 2ab plus b square. It will be a square plus 2a plus 1. And this will become minus a minus 1 plus 3. So when the 6 will multiply with all the terms, 6a square plus 12a plus 6 minus a minus 1 plus 3. 6a square, this will become 11a, this will become 8. 6a square plus 11a plus 8. 6a square plus 11a plus 8. This is the solution. Question number 25, B part. You can pause the video if you want to take more time with this. So we have reached the end of this paper. This was May, June, and 2012 1-1 paper. So my dear students, today in this paper there were 25 questions, and I have tried to write their solutions in such a way, and I have also tried to describe the solutions in a way that they might help you. If you find this video useful, interesting, and you think that it can help you, your friends, your junior students, your senior students, your class fellows, please like this video, share the link of this video onto your Facebook accounts, onto your Twitter accounts, and onto your Instagram. That helps me to promote my channel. It's a great blessing for me that I can make these videos and I can help some of the students in their study. Thank you very much for watching this video and liking my channel. It's a great blessing for me. Thank you very much. Have a good day. God bless you all.